Hello there everyone, this is Brandalf the Wise plays Stardew. We're starting up day 7 today, which, if anyone remembers from the last video, there will be an awful lot of watering and energy finding for. So we'll see how this day goes. Because, oh boy, there's a lot to do. It's Clint. This is what I was talking about yesterday. He has appeared because I found copper ore, which when I was in the mines, breaking open rocks. He's going to give us a furnace, or the blueprints to a furnace, so we can make our own. I think it needs 25 stone and 20 copper. Anyway, I'm waffling. Hi there. Good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. You'll need 5 of the ore and 1 copper. Just so happens I have an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. We learned how to craft a furnace. Ooh boy. A furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction and tool upgrades. Now I'm going to have a quick run around and see if I can find any seeds while it's light. And by seeds I mean the tree seeds, so that I can break them down and make some field snacks to work with. When you smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. It can, and I'll explain that while I'm watering, so we've got something to kill time. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we have enough coal, or copper, and we need 25 stone. I'm going to take out exactly 25, just to test if I'm right, and I am. I didn't mean to sound as cocky about that as I sounded, I apologise. Slay 10 slimes, collect 2 potatoes. Oh, 3 potatoes. We only need 1, so I'm going to get rid of one of you, get rid of one of you. As you can see, we've got an awful lot going on here. I'm going to keep that for now. Stick the seeds in here. Just have a quick nose around. I need to push this back a little bit. It's going to cause us issues. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is just take out the seeds that I do have. So I have 1 of each, so I know what I'm looking for. Oh, well, so I have space specifically so I won't miss them. Let's say, okay, so if I get that one. Oh, other thing I need to do. Get the axe, because chances are there's something that's going to need axing. Oh, this is going to take so much watering. This is what I set myself up for, guys. I apologise, and I apologise for having you guys have to watch me do all this, but, well, have to. It is, like, not the word to use, really, because it's not a have, it's you're choosing to sit and spend time with me, which I appreciate. And it is great. It's very good to have. And I hope that you guys enjoy a nice relaxing time like I do. Get rid of you, get you. Now, that's what I was going to explain, wasn't I? I was going to explain the different upgrades and how they benefit. Well, if we start with copper versus standard that we have now. Actually, it'll be better if I show you while I'm watering, so give me a hot second. Another pine cone, nice. The scythe is handy to have for some crops and other things, but when it comes to removing these, a sword will do for now. Just because it's easier. Another pine cone. Talk about how there seem to be less pine cones and all I seem to find is pine cones. More maple. Okay, that's fine. That's a few. We should be okay for now, at least. We can worry about spring onions and bits like that. And I keep finding seeds. Helpful if I hit the ground. No, not the ground. Helpful if I hit the seed, not the ground. Okay, so let's make started. Whenever you're doing watering, don't water the scarecrow like I just did, but make sure that you water the space behind, because it's not visible. So half the time you'll forget that you've got a crop back there, which isn't great. But it is just something to remember. Now, as you can see, when using just the watering can as it is, it waters one space at a time, which is obviously going to take a long time. Now, if we were to upgrade this to copper, which would require, I think it's 2,000 gold and 5 copper bars and a few days in with Clint, copper would be able to, if you hold on down square, do 3 spaces like in a row in front of you, which can speed up the process, and it can also mean you save on energy later on. Now we go from there to iron, which is 5 spaces straight ahead of you, and then it goes to gold, where it mixes up a little bit, and instead of doing a long 5, it does a 3x3 square, as if you were trying to create a giant crop by putting 3 of the same crop by 3, which you can have with cauliflowers, melons, pumpkins. Can't remember if there's a 4th one, but they're the ones I remember. So 3x3, and then the iridium, which is the toppest of tiers, other than maybe, well, there's some stuff that happens on Ginger Island, but I'm going to keep that more close to my chest for now. I'll explain that later on as we get a bit closer to that kind of area. There's no point of explaining the toppest tier stuff until we're near the toppest tier area, right? And Ginger Island's going to take a little while to unlock, as it is technically the most recent content. So, what was I saying? Yep, iridium does 6x3, so like 6 long and 6 back, if you get what I mean. So 6 long, 3 across. So I'd be able to water the 3 in front of this scarecrow. Like, I'd do this and I'd get to the point just before the scarecrow, so it would stop here, so it would be that to there. I'm wasting seconds to emphasise, but, you know, sometimes it's important if I'm explaining this to you guys, to just take a little bit of extra time just to emphasise. I don't want you guys coming back to me later and saying, oh, we didn't tell us that, or that didn't sound right. Wouldn't be very wise of me, would it? Okay, so plan of action. I need to get some stuff to Clint, so I'm going to water a little bit more. I'm going to go get stuff for Clint, then I'm going to do some foraging and hope to get a little bit more stuff for energy. The problem is Clint's closes at 4, so I need to be quite sharpish. Oh god, I've got so much stuff. Okay, so oh, I don't have any acorns now. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, bit late now. Take all of those, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll store the field snack because I don't necessarily need it now. And I will take out that and that. So in the process of coming back, I can pop to the community centre and grab a couple of bits there. What's that flashing for? Smelting and initiation by killing slimes. Okay. Once you've killed those 10 slimes, you'll be able to access the Adventurers Guild, which is partly good for being able to buy upgraded equipment if you want to, or it keeps a log of what you kill, and once you've killed a certain amount they'll give special weapons or armor pieces based on it, so it's quite handy to keep a track of. To anyone that didn't spot that, that was a mission to kill 6 slimes in the mine, so it makes sense for me to pick up if I'm already going to kill things in the mine. If I can today, it might all be tomorrow. Broken glasses, can't pick you up. Okay, this is Gunther. He mans the library and the museum, and he's the one you give all your artifacts to. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let me see. It. I swear I'm illiterate. Remarkable. It's very old. Look at him just moving his hand back and forth over it. That's enough for him to tell exactly how old it is. No technical or chemical know-how needed. Just rub on it and you'll know. That's how it works. It's like with a car, when you see its tyre and you just kick the tyre in the hope that it's not flat. I've never understood that. Anyway, I'd love to study this in a greater detail, but it is yours. For now it's mine. I'm going to give it to you so you can give me stuff. I've got a favour to ask you. Would you consider donating any artifacts or minerals that you find? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. Yes, I will. No worries. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating I might come across some very interesting items to send your way. Yes, he will. First thing he's going to give us is 9 cauliflower seeds, and then that should be followed up by 9 melon seeds, which are a summer seed. So yeah, it depends how quick you are at doing this, really. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. I will. Thank you, Gunther. Much appreciated. As always. What we got? Okay, so let's donate everything we can. Now the thing is, I've got those 4 geodes I want to break open, which is the main reason I haven't. I came here first because I need the space. It's going to be tight, but I need the space. Okay, archaeology, 250 gold. Nice, nice. Hey, Clint. Process my geodes. We have something for the museum. Another thing for Gunther. And another thing for Gunther. And 5 stone. Yeah, sometimes you get some real trash from the geodes, but it's worth giving a go. Especially early game when you haven't got that much. And even if you find something that's a duplicate mineral, you can normally sell it directly to Clint as well. So it's not like you'll be missing out. Normally spending 25 gold will get you something equal, well, something decent enough back in return. Okay, so before I do anything, let's drop this parsnip and this potato at the community centre. I'd normally do it in like one long swoop, but I just can't be bothered today. So I'm going to stick that daffodil directly into the bin, not the bin, the sales bin on the farm. And the main reason for that is, as we found out yesterday, we need something in there to bring up that screen, which, if anyone saw day 5, I think it was, there was a bit of a problem where I hadn't put anything in that chest because I'd sold everything directly to the shops, and that caused me to lose the money screen that I'd normally talk through to give my outro. So I had to do a little bit of mixing it up, so to speak. Now the problem I have here is I have an awful lot of stuff I need to do. Daffodil, I don't know why I did that. I pushed the wrong button, that's why. So daffodils don't give me anything, so I'm going to bung those straight into the sales bin. There are a couple of things I still need to do, really, so let's go forage and see what we can find in the hopes that we have enough to get that, and that. So I'm going to put all of the seeds in here for now. Got to keep that 1 star. Got to keep those. I should take them over to the community centre. Okay, so an anchovy isn't needed in the community centre, and the way I can tell that is once you unlock the community centre, at the top right, just here, you can have a look at all of the different things that are actually going, which is handy, don't get me wrong. But if you want, so that there's the eel, river fish, not what we do ocean fishing mostly. So it needs a tuna, a sardine, a tilapia. Okay, so half the stuff that I have isn't actually needed. So herring, anchovy, so those 2 can go straight in the sales bin. No purpose of me having them now. Go do my foraging and move on. But basically, because I just realised I didn't actually finish what I was saying, they will pulsate. The top left symbol, this will pulsate if you're on an item that's needed for the community centre. So it's an easy way to keep track. Ooh, horseradish. You'll be handy. Ooh, silver star. I think at this point it's a case of it will be handy for energy, just because I've got so much I still need to do and not a lot of place to do it. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of watering over the next few days at least, until I can get my farming level high enough to get some half decent sprinklers. Now, I do have access to the real bad sprinkler, which is here. I'd need a copper bar and an iron bar. But we're not far enough in the mines to be able to make iron or find iron really yet, which is annoying, but I guess understandable. We haven't really been in the mines all that much. We'd probably need to hit floor 40 onwards to be able to get iron, because it's normally found in the ice cavern section, which I think has the most beautiful music pieces in it, from what I recall. Another dandelion. Okay, so got a fair amount of stuff. Half my horseradish. Abigail, what are you doing over here? Are you having fun? Just being all dark and broody and stuff? If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Ah, this is something I should tell you about as well. There is a travelling salesman that appears here. She appears twice a week. I think it's Sunday and I want to say Thursday, but it's been a long time. So she'll appear twice a week. She'll have rare and not abnormal, but things that you're less likely to just find. So you can get, let's say, forageables from different seasons from her, or I could get animal products now, or there are certain seeds that I could only really get from her. So it's a case of there's a lot to do, not a lot of time to do it, but she can help with filling community centre and things like that a little sooner than you'd normally be able to. Okay, so that's those bits done. Now, this is where the fun bit begins. I say fun bit. Let's add these little bits. Well, you can go there and you can go there. We'll get the mixed seeds just in amongst the rabble, let's say. The cauliflowers, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's go. So that's 6 off, perfect. And we are 3 below, so I can go down to here. And it will be covered. Oh, crow. Let's eat all the spring onions. As you can see, we don't have a lot of time left with the day. I would have loved to have gone to the mines today, got some more copper, but for now I need to hold off. There is one thing I will say while I'm doing this, because It's important for all of you in the future, and that's if you want to upgrade a tool that is needed for the farm and you're working with. So let's say you need the hoe for tilling. Well, honestly, you should probably have everything planted and put it in a day when nothing's going to be grown in a while and you won't need to till anymore. But the point I'm making is, for the watering can especially, you should wait until a day like where it's specifically going to rain the following day, because what will happen is you'll give the stuff that you need to Clint. Great. Then you won't be able to actually do anything with the watering can at that point, because obviously it'll be with Clint. You won't have the ability to. But if it's raining the following day, you won't need to water anything, because the rain will do it for you. So that saves you having to do that later. Oh, that's really going to annoy me. I hate the fact that tree's there and I have to go between it. So what we'll do is I'm just gonna... Only 9 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Plant those. Water, and let's hope I have enough energy. Okay, perfect. I would say that's a perfectly done day. Didn't run out of energy. It was very close, so I'm not going to deny that. So let's stick you away. Oh, I need more acorns now. So let's go over here. We're going to... I'm actually going to store these for now. I thought about selling them, but I'm going to store them because I might need them for energy tomorrow, dependent on how the actual day goes. Okay, so let's sleep for the night. And we'll do a rough summary of what we've done for the day, shall we? So we made a reasonable amount of money with the random stuff that I found. So I've got a little bit of extra funds. Put the control down so I don't accidentally push X. So basically, watering's going to be a high priority over the next couple of days. If I remember correctly, day 9 is going to be parsnip day 2, which everyone's obviously waiting for very, very intensely. Or is that just me? Who knows? So basically, yeah, tomorrow's likely to be another large watering day. Hopefully we have the energy for it, or we're going to cause ourselves some problems. Those wild seeds that I got 30 of for the handing in the 4 wild forageables to the community centre will be are actually makeable as well. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that before. If you have one of each of the items, you can convert them into 10 wild seeds. If you have one of each and you have a foraging level of 1, which is one of the reasons we wanted that foraging level, and it basically grow randomly one of those 4 plants. So technically you're making 250% more than you would have before. No. An extra 150%. Let's go with that. 250% to 150% more. And it comes in handy. And you can grow an entire farm that way, and I might consider doing one where I do that as a how would I put it? Like a test. So I do a run where I can't buy seeds, for instance, and only make my own seeds and just have a massive wild seed farm and see how that goes. But anyway, I'm waffling on and I'm sure you want to get on. So thank you for your time. Keep farming, keep getting that seed money, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Thank you.